Welcome, everyone. This is Learning Riffin, where we get to learn and riff about cultures. And today our culture is Brazil with Paulo Cesar Nasha. So, Paulinho.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Let's go,
Okay,
Johnny.
focus. Okay, so this is gonna be weird because we're gonna have to speak in English, and we're just speaking in Portuguese, and we usually speak in Portuguese, and for anyone listening, it's awkward maybe, but we'll get through it, right?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. I wanted to start with because like we're gonna do this thing on cultures and everything, and I want to start with Brazil because it's the one I kind of grew up with, right? Because Portuguese and everything, but it's always like you never really know a lot about it, and you always want to find out more. So
yeah,
I don't know. For me, it's fascinating, and I also wanted to like just go off context for maybe Brazilians from other places. You're from Campinas.
yeah. I'm from. Well, Campinas is the closest relevant city to mine. It's 20 minutes away. I'm from Valinhos, which is even smaller. And Valinhos in Brazil is considered a tiny city, even though it has 200,000 people.
Yeah. Damn.
And Campinas is the third biggest city in the state of São Paulo with 1 million people.
Million.
So, like, whenever I'm outside of Brazil and then somebody asks me where I'm from, I just say Campinas because a lot of people actually know it because there's an airport there too. Big airport. So yeah, Campinas, basically.
And so I just wanted to kind of, because someone listening is going to be Valinhos, what is that?
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something like, imagine you're on the street, right?
Not just anybody listening, the Brazilian people at uni when I tell them Valinhos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I always cringe when I say everybody listening. There's 10 people listening.
What's up, guys?
So there's no stress whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, like, imagine there's a street, right?
Okay.
And then on one side, there's a group of people, girls, guys, just like chatting, having a good time. And then on the other side, same thing, group of guys. And one of them is from Rio and the other one's from São Paulo. And just from like their mannerisms, you can hear what they're saying, their accent. Can you tell, how quickly could you tell who's who?
1 second.
Really?
One phrase.
But
The thing is, with Brazil, the accents between the different states, with one phrase, you can immediately tell where the people are from. And then with Rio, it's even easier because they have their own way of doing everything.
Yeah.
Like their accents are completely different. They have that like swag to them.
Yeah.
That only people from Rio have. Like girls love guys from Rio.
Because they're more
They love
relaxed.
them.
And
Yeah, because they just have that. They're cool. They're the cool guys.
Yeah. Okay.
They're the cool guys.
Okay.
Of the country, basically.
Uh-huh.
But I think with, not specifically, but for example, I could tell the region where people are from within 5 seconds of them speaking. The only one that it's a bit more difficult for me to distinguish is the northern states. Like I know they're from the north, I just can't tell which state.
Exactly where.
Yeah, but then in the south, the south is the same. I can tell the people are southern. The thing is, São Paulo is southern, it's southeast, but there's more south. And by their accent, you can tell that they're from the south. Their accent is the funniest accent of all time. But I can tell the state. And then Rio, you can immediately tell they're from Rio. Because their accent is unique, completely unique.
From every other place.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
And then like, because Brazil is massive, right?
Yeah,
like
huge.
people don't understand how big Brazil actually is. And I saw this like this meme map of like describing which place is. And I wanted to ask you like, how would you imagine like if you're chatting with Alex or something?
Yeah.
Like a fellow Brazilian, and you're just kind of fucking around, and you're like, oh yeah, so the people from the north, they're like this, and don't be afraid to get a little,
Yeah.
And then from the interior, they're like this. Like it's not like you're not judging. It's just the way it is. Like you can judge from São Paulo too. I'm sure you guys are weird. Equally weird from everyone.
All right, let's. Okay, the thing is, the people from. All right, the people from the south. They're very. Call them gaúcho. Like if you're from the south, right? They're very close to.
Is that why Ronaldinho Gaúcho is Gaúcho? No.
Well, good question. I don't know how to answer it. I don't think he's
just
Southern.
can't. Okay.
Good question. But so the people from the south, the people from Gaúcho, they're very I don't know if you've seen it. They're very close to Uruguay and Argentina. Their accent is completely weird, very very strange, but it's very funny, and it's weird to say because the middle of Brazil is very country in the terms of a lot of farms, a lot of stuff, blah blah blah. blah. Minas Gerais, even where the people from our union are from, very country, except for Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte is more like the metropolis out of the state. But the south is known for very good meat, very funny people, and lots of Germans and Argentinians. Lots of Germans, like lots of Germans. Damn. So in the south, the best way to describe a person from the south, the easiest way to know someone from the south is if they're blonde and blue eyes, they're most likely from the south. If they're not foreign,
because they're all the Nazis that
a lot of them, a lot of them are, and it's a lot of Germans that escaped during that time. And that's why it's the closest place to Argentina, because they came to Argentina, and then from there they migrated their way to Brazil. And then they had their, I don't know, I guess you could call them colonies of Gaúcho people, these people. And so you have a lot of people, blonde, blue eyes, very foreign looking. These are the Southerners. To put it broadly.
And in like the north, because I never really got, the north is Bega.
Bahia is in the north. Bahia is Nordeste. So we northeast,
okay.
And then there's the north. The Amazon's in the north.
Okay.
Pará,
Jungle.
Belém do Pará is in the north. It's very, very, very famous. Jungle, lots of rivers. There, it's really insane because you see huge bodies of water, and you'd think it's the ocean, and it's just rivers.
Damn.
It's just like only rivers. I don't know if in English you say it like this, but in Portuguese, like if it's rivers, you say água doce, which is sweet water.
Sim. Yeah.
So basically that you see, and it's insane. Like it's something you never witness in your life. It's jungle. That's the north. The north is jungle. Very good fish. That's where acai comes from. There's a lot of the fruits come from. Most of the indigenous people are there. So the north is they say that's where the dinosaurs still live. So it's unexplored.
Like 20 years behind.
I don't know nothing about the north, like really.
Damn.
Yeah. Ramon, the guy that just won the Mr. Olympia, that looks like a dinosaur, Brazilian guy, he's from the north.
Okay.
He's from the north, Acre. This place is like where it's not on the map, like it's unexplored territory.
Brazilian.
Yeah, and then the northeast, that's Bahia. For example, that's where you have the best carnivals in Brazil. Best carnivals, the most beautiful beaches in the country. Now it's getting really popular, the New Year's parties in the northeast. Bunch of foreigners. What's the DJ name? Black Coffee. He was there this year. Bunch of famous DJs, and it's basically the place where all of the wealthy people from São Paulo and other places go for vacation.
New Year's. Okay.
So all the wealthy people from Brazil go to vacation in the northeast because it's the place with the most beautiful beaches in the country. Probably the most beautiful place in the country, and also arguably the best food, depending on your taste.
They go there to fuck around, basically.
Yeah, they go there to fuck around completely. Only to fuck around. Only to fuck around. And then never find out.
and like, because I mean, you've been lived all over, kind of, and you've interacted with a lot of cultures. Yeah. And you got to see, like, even with Lou, your girlfriend, you get to hear stories of how she grew up, like the hobbies she had, the sports she did, the music she was hearing, the food she was eating, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of all bunched together. What of it makes you feel like, oh fuck yeah, I'm so glad I'm Brazilian. I'm so glad, like, how they missed out this feeling of being Brazilian. Poor them, you know. What is that like?
The Brazilian humor, our mannerisms, and the way we just switch phrases and stuff. I would be so sad to not be Brazilian, because you can never experience this. Like, even if you're Portuguese, it's the same. It's the same for me. I can get you guys' banner and it's fun, but I don't fully get it.
Yeah,
and I don't know, I may be biased, but I think Brazilians have the best humor of all
No,
time.
it's the best.
Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the stuff you see on the internet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The things that get made famous in Brazil.
Yeah.
They're so ridiculously it's stupid, but it's so funny at the same time. Like, the Brazilian humor is just something else.
It's so good.
That's the most, like, for me, what I'm most proud about. Our people. The Brazilian people is the thing I'm most proud about. I think everybody says that about their country. Yeah. Which makes sense. But for me, it's just how open people are. It's so easy to make friends, to be friends a Brazilian, right? You had that experience.
No, it's insane. Yeah.
They're so open and so funny and so welcoming.
Yeah.
Like, one experience that I've had now, But maybe I'm talking too much. It's a monologue.
You're the one whose your name's gonna be on it, so
Yeah, my
you
bad.
should talk. Yeah.
So like one thing that I noticed now, so because I had been in Europe for 2 years and I hadn't gone back to Brazil yet, and I went there now this time, and I took Stani
Yeah.
for the massive audience that we have. It's our Austrian friend.
Very non-Brazilian.
Yeah, very non-Brazilian. He'd be Southern.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, blonde. Yeah. So we took him there, and we had this experience that it was weird how nice people are. Like it felt. The thing is, I came to Europe, and in the beginning, I felt that people weren't as open. Europeans in general, Spain too. But I had forgotten how. Like for me, this became the normal. Like this became the norm.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And so when I went back to Brazil now, it was weird how people treated me, like how open people were. Like when you go to restaurants and stuff, they're trying to make your experience so good that it's like I don't feel comfortable. Like you're being too nice. Like you're being too much. Like I don't know how how do you really feel treating me like this? You know, you're being too much. But then it's not only the waiters and stuff. Like you're sitting in a restaurant, there's gonna be a table next to you, and they're gonna start a conversation with you. Like this is unheard of here. And so the interactions you had with people was just so strange. Like Stani, our friend, you can ask him if you ever have him here, or for the massive audience, if you ever see him, you can ask him. Yeah,
Gigantic. I don't fully know. Like probably 1 million something, but
I'd say a bit more maybe.
But yeah, but whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And he was shocked. Like he thought he was in another universe. Like the way people were treating, and you know how they don't speak English at all.
But it's just the face,
and
and
they found a way to. My dad speaks 2 words in English. He only knows 2 words. Fucking shit. And he managed to explain to tell stories in the funniest way possible that Steiner would be dying of laughter because it's just the way that people express themselves.
Yeah.
So that's something that I miss a lot about Brazil. The way Brazilian people are. Shameless. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
They're shameless.
Yeah.
They don't care if they're being made fun of. They don't care at all.
Cuidado aí, estás a bater no coisa, faz valor. Não vou.
And so they don't care to be made fun of.
No. That was the thing I wanted, because I was gonna say that because the first time that I went to Brazil, and I interact with a lot of Brazilian people, but it's different when you're actually there. Like how genuinely nice. It's almost like what you just said. I feel like Snani got there, and the first instinct is like, oh, they're trying to get, like, they want something from me, you know, because it's, you're not used to people being so, like, they don't want anything. They're just being nice because they want to be nice, or it's just the way they are. It's not even they want to be nice. It's
exactly. They don't even want
to be
nice.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. To me, that's the coolest, yeah.
That's the one thing. And I think that I would say the Brazilian people and Brazil in general is very similar to the U.S.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Like a lot of things is because, yes, we do copy what comes from the U.S., but the whole world does. But we do it to another level. Like everything that becomes popular or trendy in the U.S., 1 year later in Brazil, it's
everywhere.
The thing.
I think it's actually.
And we love Americans. We idolize Americans and stuff. But even though, like, in our culture, we're very similar. Because, like, now, especially now being here in Europe and seeing a lot of Americans, like when we go to the bars and stuff, they're so open.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be nice. That's just the way they are.
Yeah.
They don't care to be made fun of. They're proud to be who they are. And it's very similar to Brazilian people.
I think, because I was thinking of that, and I was going to bring it up. And the Americans are very similar in a way that, like, they're genuinely, like, just very open and nice, even if you don't speak the language, they just want to get to know you. They're honestly curious. But the one thing that Brazilians have that I don't think Americans have, and it's not like a knock on any of them, is just the way we are. Like, I could speak bad about Portuguese people all day, you know, it doesn't matter. But it's that Brazilians, what you said, they're shameless. Americans are kind of like self-conscious a little bit. Like I am self-conscious, but Brazilians are just like, they don't. It's who cares? People say they're loud and everything, but it's just like they don't care. They are who they are, and that's wrong.
And it's true. They're loud contagious. And they're blah, 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 blah. But a lot of people would be. The only difference is a lot of people care. They don't care. They just want to be themselves.
Exactly,
like, they just are themselves shamelessly. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people lack nowadays, right? Being shameless.
Yeah.
Just do what you feel like doing. That's why Brazilian people are so happy.
Yeah. Exactly. That's just got me thinking. We were at the club like last week, and we had like a little like you know, fellas, we like to dance, but it was very homosexual type of dance. It was just a circle of fellas dancing, and right next to us there were a group of Portuguese guys, my friends, and they're like they're real cool, you know.
Yeah, they
they're
were
just
cool and quiet.
exactly.
They're looking at us like
exactly. Just acting cool because there's girls around.
exactly.
So you gotta act cool. And like I think me, if it depends on the group that you are, right? If I were to be with them, I would be like not even trying to be, but it would be the way that I would act. But then, like with you guys, there was just like a contagious feeling of who the fuck cares, and we're just fucking going crazy,
Yeah.
just sweating like pigs. Like it was the biggest turn off. Like
I think
everyone.
I burned 1 billion calories that night.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not joking.
Me too.
I woke up the leanest I've ever been in my
Yeah.
life. And it's crazy. The thing I was gonna say, I assume we look like idiots because I don't know. I didn't look. If anybody was even laughing at it. I didn't care. I couldn't care less. I was having the best time of my life. But I noticed that the Portuguese guys were looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Like the girls are looking at us. We have to be away from these
exactly.
fucking idiots.
Yeah, we were like, it was the circle of the turn-offs.
It was the
girls,
turn-offs.
and we started jumping a little bit too, and everyone was like, what the
We
fuck?
were the opposite of cool.
Yeah,
We were not the non-cool guys. But it was one of the best times I've ever had.
Oh, it
in
was
the
so
club.
fun. Yeah, we're doing it back again today.
Yeah, of course we're running.
Yeah, but
And we're gonna be even more stupid this time.
But yeah, speaking about Stani, I wanted to kind of like imagine like he's coming in 2 weeks and you're talking with your friends and you're like, okay, let's figure out he has to experience this, he has to do this. What are the things that you're thinking like, oh, he has to do this? Like, oh my God, he comes to Brazil, he has to try this. If he doesn't try this, we have to like, and you'll do everything for him to try these things.
Yeah, maybe because
they?
I'm a fat ass.
Yeah,
Like
same.
my girlfriend is genuinely worried that I have a obsession with food.
Yeah.
But for me, the one thing you have to try is the steakhouses.
Oof.
The Brazilian steakhouses. This is something that you cannot leave Brazil without doing this. Like this. And it's crazy because, and I don't think I'm wrong, because Steiny said that we've ruined his life.
Because
He
it's that
cannot
good.
eat meat in Europe and enjoy it anymore. So that's one thing. Then go to a Brazilian beach. That's another thing, because the beaches in Brazil are very different than European beaches.
White sand, right? Yeah.
White sand and just like kilometers of sand.
Yeah.
Not like it doesn't end. Very flat also. Go out, go to a bar. The basic things that you do everywhere, no? But I think most likely like go just. And then that's the thing, you know. I was thinking about it on my way here. The thing about Brazil and Brazilians, it's like a lot of cultures you can pinpoint very, very clear things about the cultures, right? They're very strict, or these people do like a lot of this, or these people they drink like crazy, or these people. But Brazilians don't really have like these insane stereotypes of Brazilians.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you have some things like being loud and stuff, but that's not cultural. That's, you know, that's
it's
just
almost the language, the way you speak.
Exactly. But you don't have these things that you can pinpoint in Brazilian culture. So there's not like these specific things that you have to do to enjoy Brazil. I think just being in Brazil and just walking around the streets, going to the small, whatever restaurants you see, the bakeries, the beaches and stuff, just living Brazil, that's the thing. Because it's not a thing, like you can't, that's what I said, you can't pinpoint everything, but when you're there, you embrace it all. Like you feel the energy of the people, you feel the energy of the places, and that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
I think when you go there, you have to be shameless.
Yeah.
You can't be worried about how am I gonna look. No, just go there and be shameless.
And maybe like it'll be scary at the beginning, but then because it's so contagious, because everyone is, you'll just feel like, oh, this is normal, right? And that's dope. And another thing is like what you just said of instead of just saying, oh, you have to see this mountain or you have to see this museum or everything. Like people think when you go on vacation, it's almost like you have to complete this big old list of things. So then you can go home and tell people that I did all these things. But then like if you go home and you just don't, I just walked around for 12 hours one day and I just looked around. I sat and talked with an old lady and she told me about her life. Like things like that, right? I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and the thing is for me, like, same line of thought. For me, the best trips are the trips that you cannot describe to other people.
Yeah.
Like, if they cannot live it, they won't understand.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's what I feel Steiny felt in the Brazilian trip. Like, what he's going to say, he's going to come back here and tell the people, yeah, I went to this restaurant, I talked to these people. They're not going to understand what he felt.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Because he could say, yeah, I went and I saw the Christ. He didn't. But I saw the Christ the Redeemer. I saw this, I saw that, I saw everything. And then people would have an idea and know what he thought. But the way we organized the trip and how we lived those 30 days that we were there, he can't describe it to people because they have to feel it. Like it was more about feeling it. And for me, those are the best trips. And this is something that Brazil's one of the places where you can get that the most, of just feeling something when you're in that country.
Yeah, there's a big aura to it because you said that Brazilians kind of everything's a little Americanized a little bit because you want to copy everything. Yeah. But the thing is, like when you go there itself, it's not Americanized at all. No. Like, you know, when you go to Barcelona, if you walk around a little bit, it is Europe and you can tell, but there's so many American stores and everything that it's very comfortable. Yeah. But when you go to Brazil, everything is so new and different. It's
because that's the thing. We get their stuff and we put the Brazilian twist
exactly.
on it. You know what I mean?
So true, yeah.
With everything.
Track and
field. Everything. Everything. We get the American stuff and we put our twist on it. But that's why it doesn't feel American.
You make it a joke almost. Like, let's make it funny, you know? But in a good way.
That's the thing. We have to leave our mark everywhere we go. Yeah. And so that's why it feels so unique. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought of that. And what is like one thing that is totally normal in Brazil? Like everyone does it on a day-to-day, super normal. But then you go to other places and people are like, that's kind of weird.
I think the touching.
Oh, okay.
We're very touchy.
Yeah.
That's weird for most people, no?
Yeah.
Like the 2 kisses, sometimes in the South they do 3 kisses.
That's crazy.
3 kisses. Anybody you meet, you do kisses. We talk, we touch so much, we move our hands so much, like the way of being so open and so
hugging's weird. Very normal.
Like here it feels weird. People are so closed off and like I don't know who you are, like don't cross the boundary. There's no boundaries in Brazil. That's the thing that's a bit weird. The kissing culture there, it's also
it's really crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
So these things, like the openness, I think, of the culture, that's the most like weird to foreigners.
No, it is. Yeah. There's no sort of like in Portugal I have this thing. We also kiss when we see someone. But the main thing in my head is, should I do 1 kiss or 2 kisses? And that's, I think in Brazil it is because of the people that I met a little bit. But the thing is, if for some reason they go for 2 kisses and you go for 1, doesn't matter. That's okay. But like
cares.
In Portugal, we're very socially like, oh, fuck, I can't fuck this up. And then you do something wrong and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucking, Yeah. But in Brazil, it's like, whatever, man. What's up with you? No. There's like.
That's it. You can't have social anxiety there.
It's all play.
Yeah. People just live their life in a fun way, Maybe too relaxed, maybe too much fun, but we're talking about the culture, and that's what it is.
Yeah, and it is too relaxed, too much fun, but then I hear you speak about São Paulo, the city, and it's like Tokyo, right?
I hate it, by the way. Fucking hate it.
The pollution and everything.
I hate it. The pollution, everybody's stressed, everybody's pissed off.
But it's like New York, you think the vibe, instead of being...
Yeah, I went to New York when I was young, so I couldn't tell you the vibe of New York. But if I were to guess, I would say it's very similar. It's like New York, São Paulo, London, these places. I hate them. Like everybody's so stressed all the time. It makes sense to me. I get stressed when I'm there too. The traffic is insane. The traffic of people is insane. The pollution is crazy. You have to be careful of getting robbed. Yeah. Like there's all these things that just make people stressed. And the thing is, the people that go there, nobody enjoys it. The people that go there is purely for work reasons. So they don't want to make friends. They just want to go there, make their money,
get the job done. Yeah.
So I hate the city. I only go there when I really have to go. But that's São Paulo,
Yeah. You get a little bit of, since it's such a big country, you kind of get everything. In one.
And it's funny. It's so big that I've traveled more within Europe than within Brazil.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. The flights within Brazil are so expensive too.
Yeah.
It's like it's more expensive. A friend of mine last year he was going to go to New Year's in Bahia. And he ended up coming to Lisbon. That's 10 hours away or 12 hours away, how much ever. And it was cheaper.
Yeah.
That's how expensive things are, like to fly.
It's insane.
Brazil is huge. It's massive. I would love to see the whole of Brazil one day.
Yeah. That's a trip.
Amazon, I think the Amazon is probably something out of this world. I would love to fuck with the Amazon.
And going like with an expert,
just you have to go with an expert, otherwise you're dying
exactly.
for a couple of minutes. But
it'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be really fun.
and because I want to do this thing about food, but you already talked about it a little bit. But I really, like we're fatties. Like we like to eat, bro. I love it. There's nothing that like sometimes like the day could be going horrible, and the only thing I'm thinking about, I don't need to eat dinner.
But my whole day revolves around food.
Yeah.
Like how much sport I do.
Yeah.
Everything is just on how much.
So you can eat everything.
Everything. It's a sickness.
I'm gonna work. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna do this just so that I can feel good when I eat.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
For example, I just like let's say I ate and it's 3 p.m. but I'm still hungry. But I know I can't eat at 4 because I know that then when it gets to 8, I'm gonna be hungry again.
Mm-hmm.
So I find a way to just kill time, just so that I can eat again.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But
I was at a Brazilian steakhouse last night actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I left there sick.
And but what I was thinking when I was thinking, okay, how could we speak about food and get in there?
Yeah.
Sensory speaking, I was thinking, you know that clip? I think it's Rick Ross or something, and they're like, shit be too seasoned. Shit do be too seasoned. You know, you haven't seen it? Oh my god! And like he stopped for a minute. He's just thinking about, oof. Things do be too seasoned, and he speaks it like he's just like thinking about food, and the way you just get hungry.
Yeah,
like, listening to that. I'll show you after.
If I show my Instagram feed right now, you're gonna get.
It's
hungry.
only food. Yeah,
it's only food.
But once you internalize, and if we act like hippies a little bit, you close your eyes. What are the like? Is it the saltiness? Is it like that dessert that you guys have that has a little extra sugar? Like what is
Brazilian food?
Yeah. The little things, not like just saying the dishes, but it's like it's the way it's made. It's the
Yeah. The thing is like when you go to the steaks, so I'm not gonna get too much deep into the steaks because that's just better quality cows.
Yeah.
So that's nothing special. But then, for example, with other things like pizza, because in Europe, I order a pizza for myself. I think that's pretty normal though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's anything crazy.
No.
The pizzas here are small and they're thin crusted and stuff. From Brazil, the pizzas, the you have like pizzas with cream cheese and chicken, and then
it's crazy.
How do you call it? The outside of the crust,
it's
infused with cheese. So I ordered a pizza for we were 5 guys. It was me, Ricardo, blah, 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 and I don't remember who else. Steiny was there too, and we were 6 guys, and we ordered 6 pizzas. We each ate 2 slices. It's an 8-slice pizza, and we couldn't eat anymore.
No way.
Because everything in Brazil, they just put fat. Remember when I told you about the hot dog?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, thin crusted potatoes, bacon, ketchup, mayo, corn, like everything. We just put a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's like all of our food is like you open the fridge, you see everything that you have, you assemble something, and it's delicious.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You just kind of mix it all in and whatever.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And pastel also. If you're eating the pastel, it's like it's this. How do you explain it?
It's like a little bit like an empanada, a little bit.
A little bit like an empanada.
Yeah, I think I know.
These things, and then the not the toppings, the fillings. Just so much stuff. It's the thing that I'm telling you, putting the Brazilian twist and stuff.
Yeah.
Get the pizza. This pizza's boring. Add a bunch of stuff. Okay, now it's good. Hot dog. Add a bunch of stuff. Now it's good. Just putting that Brazilian twist and stuff. Making it flavorous. You know?
Yeah. Like a famous dish, and let's just make it.
Yeah, let's make it something like different.
Yeah.
Put more flavor to it. This is basic.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Burgers too. Ugh. Burgers, add a bunch of stuff on the burgers, make them
and the
crazy.
sushi too. The sushi is really good there, huh?
What? Sushi in Brazil is crazy because the thing is there, you have a lot of all-you-can-eat sushis. But the all-you-can-eat sushis here, you know how they are.
Yeah.
They're fucking...
It's a 50-50 always.
You know? Like a lot of times, it's a big hit or a massive miss.
Yeah, it's a night in the shitter or...
But I've had a traumatic experience, so now I don't go to them anymore. It's fucked. And in Brazil, they're delicious. They're incredible. They're so good. But for example, one of them that's considered to be like the best ones, not like worldwide or nothing, but like by my friends. That's the consideration. Steiny didn't like them because it was too much Brazilian twist.
Really?
Too much Brazilian twist. Like they got the rolls.
Brazilian twist,
they
I like
put too much stuff in the sushi. You know? There was strawberry.
Each roll is like 1,000 calories.
Infused with mayo. It's, it's too much. I love it. But, yeah. Too much twist.
I'm going to steal that, the Brazilian twist.
Yeah.
Every time something happens.
You have it.
And,
we do it to everything.
I wanted to close on stereotypes because I feel like stereotypes, like the things that makes us different, in making fun of it, kind of brings everyone closer. You know, like when we joke around about cultures and we call, oh, Portuguese are like this, Brazilians are like this. Like we laugh and it's fun. It brings us closer. And I was thinking, what is like one stereotype that people usually like associate with Brazil that you're kind of like, motherfuckers, they kind of nailed it. You know, this one's pretty fair.
I would say loud, but loud is boring. I'm not gonna end the podcast.
Yeah, I was thinking because I was trying to think loud. Yeah,
horny.
Yeah, fair.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
It's a bit fucked, but it's true.
Yeah. I get it.
It's very horny people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go out and it's like. Also, there's this thing in it. I don't want to speak for you, but in the horny.
Please do.
In
Help me.
In the horny, the being horny, like sometimes like it's weird because you might love someone and you might really like them and love them and everything, but sometimes you're horny, and that doesn't mean like if you satisfy your horniness with someone else, it has nothing to do with you not loving that person.
They cheat a lot?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I was gonna go for that one though.
Okay.
I don't want to say it.
In my experience,
I went for hardy because it's the easiest way to go around it, but do cheat a lot. It is a very cheating culture.
Yeah.
Which is fuck. I don't condone this, by the way.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
Yeah.
I don't condone this at all.
Yeah.
But it's a stereotype, and I'm like,
we're joking, but you mean it. Like,
no, I mean it.
Yeah.
I'm not joking around.
But it looks like you're joking, but you do.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like really, it's something. This is something that I really dislike about the culture. But if somebody tells me, I met a Brazilian person and they cheated, I'm gonna be like, fuck, it's nothing new. Yeah,
no, but they cheat, but in a way like sometimes, I don't know, you could cheat on someone and then go back to your you know, because it's not that big of a deal sometimes. It doesn't mean like you betrayed my I don't know. It's more like. It's not normalized, but it's less of like a big deal in a way because they don't take it as you're in love with someone else. It was almost like this urge came to you and you fucked up. And that's the same thing of like you, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like a lot of the stuff I said, they're very true. Doesn't mean I associate with them, but they're true. And this is one of the things like I personally think, maybe it's because also we didn't mention it, but I'm half Lebanese. So the other half of my culture is, to be honest, the Lebanese people are also very fun, very outgoing, very stuff. But they are more traditional, more strict and stuff. Conservative. And so for me personally, the hookup culture in Brazil is too much. Like I think is too much. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
The like having no connection with someone and just doing it for the sake of like. You're acting like an animal, you know?
Yeah.
Just fulfilling desires.
You go out and it's like a jungle. It's like,
it's a jungle.
Yeah, that's the horniness. Everyone's like, oh.
Brazil's a fucking jungle, you know? Especially in this scene. And yeah, for me, it's too much, but it is a stereotype that's very true. It's very common. The people there are crazy.
Yeah. And what is like a stereotype that people say and it's totally wrong? And it's like, oh, you guys really, you've never been there. You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know that I can think of one.
Yeah, I was trying to think.
Do you want to help me out? Yeah. Maybe you know one.
I don't know. People.
I have another stereotype.
Go.
That is very true. That Brazilians are extremely clean.
Oh, true. Yeah, the showering. I was surprised. Like 3 times a day, huh?
For us, it's normal.
That's crazy.
So that's one. Hygiene. Insane.
That's crazy.
Nobody else does it like
Brazilians. Yeah, that's true.
The hygiene is something else.
Yeah, the showering is just
2-3 times a day.
That's mind blowing.
Brushing your teeth 4 or 5 times a day.
That's crazy.
After every, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Extremely clean people. That's why I was talking to somebody this other day. I don't know if it's really the reason, but they pointed it out, and I was like, okay, that's interesting, because they said, you know how a lot of the Brazilian people are very closed off with other Brazilians and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, for example, to another extent of that, a lot of Brazilian people only date other Brazilians.
Okay, yeah.
One Brazilian that's only been here for a little time has told me that for them, it's like this because of the hygiene. You know?
Like, the bad hygiene
kicks
them out.
Like, Big time.
That's crazy.
And it's not even that people have bad hygiene here necessarily, but compared to Brazil, it's you're a pig.
They're not in the same level. Yeah. That's crazy.
So for them, it's like, wow.
That's a good you brought that out because when I found out, I was
told it to me, I was like, fuck, okay, that makes sense. I mean, hygiene is a big thing for me too.
Yeah.
And so for them only being with Brazilians, that makes sense. Like showering 2-3 times, that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal. It's
Yeah.
So that's a big one.
That was good, Paul. I think we did a good job of first only speaking in English and not being awkward because that's fucking awkward. But
we're shameless.
Shameless.
We're shameless.
Yeah, it was contagious. I was just like,
I don't care if a billion people are gonna be laughing at me after you post this.
A billion, yeah. That's probably
people. Who cares?
Yeah, a billion. We'll see. It's the first one. Maybe like 20 million. But yeah, it's just so many.
20 million likes and I'll do.
No, but I think we did a good job. You did a wonderful job of like being honest and just like, because I don't know. I've traveled to Brazil and I just feel like hearing you speak, I just got there again, and it was a nice experience. I feel more Brazilian after,
Yeah, that's lovely. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's what we want to get at.
Fuck yeah.
No bullshit. Shameless. We come here, we tell the truth, and make people feel.
Yeah.
Not just picture what I'm saying, but like try to feel it.
Somehow. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Paulo.
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Okay. Later.